Today's horoscope, Cancer September 28, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends the day in your resources sector, and you crave stability. However, another part of you can get pumped up about a creative, pleasurable, or romantic pursuit today, but your expectations might be so high that you end up looking for something that the world can't serve you at the moment. Promises made today can be hard to keep later because people don't see their capabilities clearly under the influence of a Venus-Jupiter clash. Others may be stepping over your boundaries, or you may be receiving mixed messages, and your imagination can be more misleading than it is supportive temporarily. If you need to get essential things done, try to tune out as much uncertainty as possible. Venus is now transiting your solar house, where it will visit until October 17th. This transit is excellent for enjoying yourself, magnetism, and personal popularity. Venus brings graciousness, powers of attraction, the urge to interact, and considerable charm to your solar house of self-expression, creativity, romance, children, entertainment, and other channels through which you express your need for play, reinforcement, and applause in the weeks ahead. You're set to want complete and total satisfaction in your personal and romantic life now. That's because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, is venturing through a fellow sign. This will bring profound intensity to your relationships, as you'll want contact with someone in body and soul. Trivial dalliances are not on the menu for you at this time, as you're eager to consume and be consumed by a lover like carbon-feeding flame. However, if you're sensing tension beneath the waves, you could recognize that blind trust isn't your mode of operating at this time. You're eager to get to the bottom of all matters. Your desired lifestyle is within reach. Your value systems and financial goals could balance your career path when the moon in Leo sextiles the sun in Libra. As of right now, you might be indecisive about what you want to focus on financially. You could desire something luxurious, like purchasing something new. You may also choose a new lifestyle or something to upgrade your life. Whatever you want will eventually come to fruition. In the meantime, have confidence that your current professional ventures will result in the financial payoff you are seeking. The most effective measure of a healthy diet is how well you sleep. The quality of rest you enjoy has to do with how finely tuned your body is. What you eat affects your ability to exercise and relax. Take the time to notice how your body digests what you eat. Red meat is difficult to digest, leafy greens are easy to digest. Get familiar with the spectrum and start treating your body the way you would a finely tuned instrument. The hour has come to push ahead notably in your professional life. Be methodical and patient, but don't hesitate to conserve your dynamic and sense of commitment. In your family life, if you tend to neglect your family and friends, a friend will help you to start something again. In addition, the vibrations of the week should favor starting up an activity and allow you to quickly take the bull by the horns again, particularly in your personal life. As the moon concludes its first visit to Cancer since Mars returned, it is also spending its final hours in opposition with Pluto for the first time since he retrograded back into your relationship sector. With Mars and Pluto not set to clash until just before their departure in November, this brief encounter with the moon highlights any balance issues between personal needs and relationship requirements. A day after Mercury, the planet of communication, left your communication sector, this moment also offers an opportunity to retain his influence from the past 2 months. When Mercury left your communication sector yesterday, he ended all planetary activity on the communication front for the year, but not before connecting with both planets in your relationship sector before leaving. 2 months after the planet of communication returned for what is normally a 14 to 15-day visit, Mercury has left you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open on your own. Daily Planetary Overview. How can you have the best of both worlds when it comes to love? Today's cosmic energy might make you feel a bit torn. With the moon in Leo squaring Venus in Scorpio, you could find yourself wanting two very different things: deep, intense intimacy on one hand, and light, carefree fun on the other. It might seem like you have to choose between these two desires, but the truth is, you don't. The key lies in finding balance. Love doesn't have to be all or nothing to Euro. It can be both intimate and joyful, passionate yet playful. Have you ever had a relationship where you felt both fully connected and still able to laugh and be silly together? That's the energy you can embrace today. Sometimes, we forget how powerful that sense of connection is. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to pull away and try to handle everything solo. But the truth is, we often find clarity and strength through others. Have you ever had a problem that felt unmanageable until you talked it out with someone close to you, and suddenly, it didn't seem so overwhelming? That's the kind of support that's available to you now, a Euro. Don't be afraid to reach out for it. You might also find yourself involved in a lot of discussions or joint activities right now, and it's easy to get swept up in the excitement of sharing your thoughts. Your passion is admirable, but be mindful of how you're coming across. Have you ever been in a situation where you were so eager to make your point that it came off as a bit overbearing? We've all been there. Today, it's important to stay open to other people's opinions and avoid the temptation to push your viewpoint too hard. Being a bit more diplomatic can prevent unnecessary conflict and help you foster better relationships, both personally and professionally. In fact, today is ripe with opportunities for positive experiences and meaningful connections. You have a natural charm and openness right now that's drawing people to you, so enjoy it. Whether it's meeting new people or deepening existing relationships, this is a great time to embrace socializing. Have you noticed how sometimes the simplest interactions can lead to exciting opportunities? Keep an open mind to Euro. You never know where a casual conversation might lead. Maybe you'll make a new friend, or perhaps you'll deepen a bond with someone special. Helping others is also highlighted today, and there's a strong chance that your kindness will come back to you in unexpected ways. Have you ever noticed that when you give selflessly, people are more than willing to return the favor? A conversation with someone special is on the horizon, and it could have a very rewarding and positive outcome. This could be the perfect time to address something that's been on your mind or to strengthen a relationship that matters to you. On the practical side of things, if you've been working toward a big goal or project, today's energy supports turning your ideas into reality. But remember, it's important to allocate your resources wisely and not get too carried away by the excitement of a breakthrough. Have you ever gotten so caught up in the momentum of something going well that you overlooked the details? Today's message is about staying grounded and making sure you have a solid plan in place. Don't hesitate to accept advice from Othersa Euro. It could make all the difference in achieving your goals. At the same time, trust in your own abilities. Your influence and input are more valuable than you realize, so don't doubt yourself. However, when it comes to financial matters, you might want to be extra cautious today. If you've been absorbed in your own world or feeling distracted, this isn't the time to dive into complicated deals or take on risky investments. Have you ever rushed into a decision because it felt urgent, only to regret it later? That's the kind of energy you want to avoid today. Stick to the essentials and resist the temptation to overextend yourself. The good news is that your financial instincts will bounce back into me a Euro. This is just a momentary pause to reassess. So, take a breath, focus on the basics, and know that things will smooth out soon. Now, I'd love to hear from you a Euro. Where in your life are you feeling this push and pull between intensity and lightness, or between routine and spontaneity? Are there areas where you've been craving more balance? Maybe you've had an experience where opening up to someone changed your perspective, or perhaps you've been sitting on a creative project that's ready to come to life. Share your stories in the comments. Let's encourage each other to embrace this energy of balance, openness, and connection today. The universe is offering you the best of both worlds, and it's yours to explore.